Howdy grounded guys and gals, and welcome back to another grounded video. Today we're going to go over a beginner and pros guide to fighting the Hedge Broodmother. Before we get too far, I have a question for you. There's now a native crit chance in grounded. Do you know how much that is? I've been looking all over and I can't seem to find it. If you do, let me know down below. And also while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know you wanna. So the Hedge Broodmother is the first non-story boss you can fight in grounded, or you technically can fight any of the other ones, but typically this is the first one you will fight. She is weak against spicy, she's weak against slashing. So in terms of weaponry, we're going to go with, if you have the magic staff, go with it. It's good with Widow Wizard as the mutation to help burn down her adds that she summons. Obviously she's weak against slashing, that's another 25% damage, and against flames, another 25% damage, so it's a 50% boost if you use any slashing fire weapons. Antlion Sword and the Spicy Cold Tonic are really good against her. But you may be a little bit trouble with the perfect blocking, so you might want to default to the Toenail Scimitar or the Tick. Yep, either or will work for you. So if you're using one of the one-handed swords, I do recommend a Fire and Shield. They did make an update that if you're holding a shield, you have a 20% damage down, which really sucks. But the Block Corrosion, whenever it procs, gives a 15% damage resistance reduction on their end, which makes it basically like a 5% damage down. Still recommend a shield if you're gonna be fighting this, especially for first time. Otherwise, you can default to the two-handed swords. So of course, at this point in the game, you should be through the first 4 burgle chips. You're into the North Yard, so you'll either have probably Ladybug armor, which is really good for healing if you go sleek. And if you're in mild or medium difficulty, feel free to use that. Even on WoW mode, you could probably use Ladybug because the extra healing for each piece is 13%. So another 39% additional healing plus the boost they already have that they added to the game in terms of healing. So Ladybug will work. I'm going to use Widow Hood. I'm going to actually use it bulky. If you didn't know, they added the Widow gear gives a effect that I am partially blocking called Death Impetus. Whenever you kill a creature, you get 15 health a second for 10 seconds. That's 150 health. That's a lot of freaking health that you would get every time you kill an enemy with the whole set on, which I'll be, she does spawn adds, so I'll be using that partially to heal me. Getting into, I call them potions. Beefy Fuzz on the Rocks is my usually main healing. It gives you a max health buff, and I make it beefy, so you get a lot more health. Also fiber bandages, because they're just usually worth it. In addition to the healing, I do recommend making sticky Liquid Rage and sticky Human Food. Making it sticky means their effect lasts for 4 minutes instead of 2. Liquid Rage increases your attack up by 10%, and Human Food increases your damage resistance by 10%. Now, of course, if you don't have the Spicy Staff, make some Brought Burst, because she will summon adds mid-fight, and these will give a good splash damage to help get you through those. And final up is the foods. Now, if you didn't know, foods do not stack, except for Black Ox Burger. For whatever reason, whenever you eat Black Ox, the max health will stay, and then I usually stick on a Spider Slider, which is a 5% extra crit hit chance, which will be good for the fight. For mutations, of course, Blade Master is good if you're using the blades. Widow Wizard is important to get that burn damage for the ad she spawns. Kudu Ross, another 5% crit hit chance. Cardio Fan, it's good for that green machine, exhaustion recovery, etc. So I usually always leave that on. And if you didn't know, she does stabbing damage. So Spicy Safety, very good for this stabbing resist. And which of course you just get that by eating the spicy shards. And then she does poison, so poison resist with Mithridatism. Use that one, it'd be very good. And of course, don't forget to turn on Loot Luck when you loot her, and turn on Rascal Robe if you're fighting her, and switch back to a different mutation set after you steal that one item. Just outside of her den, which is at the Flying Man Disc, you can build like a small little base, because it is also important to have the Broodmother mount and the Stuffed Broodmother for the loot luck and the damage, 20% and 25% more damage, 20% more loot luck. Not too close, because it will delete it if you get too close to the den. Obviously, you won't be able to build this before you fight her. So I'm not going to use this before I fight. Do remember that if you go down mid-fight and you have friends to pick you back up, you do lose the any buffs that you have on. And of course, we're in WoW mode, and the health scaling, you put 1 1/4. So just before the fight, I'm going ahead and eat my foods. We still have the more max health from the Black Ox Burger. Don't know why that stays. I think that's a bug. Don't tell them. Well-fed meal, and then crit hit chance. That's another 5%. So let's get this battle going. Once again, don't forget to peep as well. Number of times that's happened. So there are all her resistances. I mean, busting, stabbing, chopping, fresh, explosive, salty. Her attacks are pretty slow. Kind of hard to time. As the fight goes on, she will build damage resistance. So it will become slower. Here comes a roar. Cannot block it. And so, as we look here, we have a damage resistant 30-second damage down. I'm not exactly sure the percentage. It's like 25, 35%. It's hefty enough that you're going to need to be careful during this. You're not going to do that much damage. Focus on her ads and then take out her. So we're going to swap over to the bombs. Right click and just do a little droppy drop. Boom, boom, boom. And of course, if you need the damage up, drink it. Her attacks are so slow. But like, look at the damage, like nothing. Also, the death impetus is just like, look, I'm just gonna take the full damage. She's like, she can barely hurt me. So I'm healing through with my armor. And just start chopping her down. Now, so that was her little backdash. Definitely be careful about that. If you get her against a wall like this and she does that, oh, she can double hit you. And knock you out pretty easily, especially with friends. The health pool goes up higher and higher, higher. Because she can just double, like, land on you like that. So, keep the pressure on and keep it going. Try and keep those blocks up. Getting this close is very dangerous. So just watch her movements. Oh, she's summoning babies. I think she's about to roar. Yeah, the roar, here comes. Can't block it. It does hurt, of course. So we're going to switch to a bomb. Drop that and run. Let them come towards me. Oh, probably shouldn't have unblocked at the same time. Boom. And then you can just... Obviously, I've killed something. So now my death impetus is just cooking my health up. I don't even think I have to worry about it. Look at it. Look at the health. Just, yeah. So she's going to get... Jeez. Attacks are so slow. I hate it. Her damage resistance is going up. So we're going... Oh, we have a imperfect blocked out. That's one of her debuffs. Fun. Here we go. You can block the back. You can't block the scream. Oh, she knocked me down. Oh no, look at the damage. Nothing. Nothing. Once again, this is dangerous. Get it too close, you get a chance for a double hit on that and knocking you pretty easily. God, so slow. Oh, see, baby's coming down. She's about to roar. If you get lucky, you can crit her out of that. So just run and drop. Make sure you get your... There we go. Just jump out that way. Drop another bomb. Go ahead and do a little passive heal. There you go. Oh, that's like done no damage to this. Drop another bomb. Have another bomb, dummies. Whee! And just run backwards. Obviously, if you're a little bit more skilled, you can just take them on directly. These guys. Also, when the damage down is pretty massive. There we go. Attacks are just so slow. Boom, boom, boom. Start smashing her down. Orc Weavers want me gone. Oh no! What am I going to do? Big lunge. Get behind her. No big deal. Roar. Dang. No, she got another roar off. You summon babies? Huh. I guess she only has 3 of those. All right, come on, my lady. And good night.
Oh no.
Well, that's awkward, isn't it? But good night then. There it is. Pretty easy fight. Definitely, funny enough, she's harder than she once was. She used to be a lot easier, almost like kind of confusingly easy. Once again, don't forget to turn on loot luck before you pick her up. So there we go. So I hope this helps get you ready to fight her. Let me know if you have questions down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!